Hello, folks, and welcome to your WYDOT weather briefing on this Wednesday, the 3rd of November. I'm day weather meteorologist Mark Huer. Sitting pretty as high pressure builds into the Rocky Mountain west. We'll be looking at some very mild and pleasant weather conditions into Thursday. A weak frontal system then does pass Thursday night into Friday. It will only bring minimal impacts, though, to the Cowboy State, and some of us really won't even notice its passing. Then, as a mild southwest flow redevelops for this weekend, early next week, we'll be looking at some very mild temperatures, above average readings statewide, with some areas of rain and snow, though. Next chance for cold and snow, we'll talk about that here today, too. This is a mid-level weather chart showing our wind speeds and heights of the atmosphere. We've got Wyoming right there, jet stream here in the Pacific, pushing a trough into the Pacific Northwest, and thus building a high pressure across the Great Basin and Rockies, with the trough that was bringing us the chilly weather the last few days off to our east. Weather conditions today on to Thursday, very nice, as high pressure centered over the southwestern United States shift eastward, and we'll be looking at breezy, dry conditions and temperatures running a few to several degrees above average as we get into tomorrow. On Friday now, we've got a weak cold front moving across the northern Rockies. It'll pass Thursday night into Friday. It is just going to brush the northern half of the state, bring a little bit of some rain and snow to the north and northwest, slightly cooler temperatures. It will kick up some winds, though, and we'll talk about that. And then as we get into early next week, this is for Monday morning, we've got Wyoming right here. You can see we've got a digging trough of low pressure out in the Pacific. Strong southwest flow across the Great Basin into Wyoming, and that trends on up into the Great Lakes area, where you get the black lines here closer together. That's stronger jet stream winds, stronger winds. That's the jet stream in the higher levels of the atmosphere. Then as the pressure lines separate, we get lighter winds, and we're out of the jet stream. And with the jet stream bringing in Pacific moisture across the western and northwestern United States, late this weekend, early next week, a lot of rain and snow will be falling across the west, and some of it will be impacting sections of Wyoming as well. We'll talk more about that here in a moment. Starting off with tonight, nothing going on statewide. We're going to be looking at great travel and weather conditions. Chilly and dry with light to breezy winds, thanks to that high pressure moving overhead. For your Thursday, a little bit more going on, but during the daytime hours, mild and dry statewide, some breezy to strong southwest winds for our wind-prone areas. And on Thursday, that's going to be central Wyoming, out over towards South Pass, down towards Rock Springs, and of course the wind-favored areas of I-80 and some of I-25. Nothing out of hand, but we will be looking at southwest winds 20 to 30 miles an hour, some gusts approaching 40 to 45. Then Thursday night, we will be looking at some developing overnight west to southwest winds as that weak frontal system brushes the northern section of the state. It's going to kick up a pressure gradient, and it's going to kick up west to southwest winds late Thursday night into early to midday Friday, 20 to 40, with some gusts of 60 miles an hour. And it looks to be I-80, Laramie to Rawlins, Laramie to Cheyenne, and sections of I-25, Cheyenne North, Chugwater to Wheatland, up towards Glendo. That'll likely see the best chance of those 60-mile-per-hour gusts. We might have some impacts to light, high-profile vehicles Thursday night into Friday here across this area. We might see some closures for a period, the light, high-profile vehicles as well, late Thursday night into early Friday morning. So something to keep in mind, but we're still a solid 24 to 36 hours out. Also, overnight Thursday, as that weak frontal system passes, a little bit some developing overnight snow showers. We could pick up a trace to 2 inches on our mountain passes. That includes Teton Pass, Togety Pass, Chief Joseph, and here in the Bighorns, might see a little bit of some light snow as well. But this shading here very well could disappear over the next 24 hours as this weather system might continue to weaken and track a little bit further north. And if that happens, we'll be looking at some decreasing snowfall across the area Thursday night and a Friday morning, and altogether it won't amount to much, but we will see some impacts on mountain passes across the west and northwest, possibly the Bighorns as well, Thursday night and a Friday, with a little bit of some shower activity, possibly making it to lower elevations Thursday night and a Friday, a rain snow mix, and that could hold true for sections of I-90, but don't expect any travel impacts. Then over the course of that weekend, that southwest flow going to continue to favor some rain and snow across the west. Strong jet stream going to be pushing in that Pacific moisture and energy. That'll be producing rain and snow across the west and northwest, maybe the Bighorns as well. Some scattered showers from southwest to northeast Wyoming, a possibility Sunday and early next week. But overall, we're going to be very mild this weekend, a little breezy to windy, but not a whole lot going on. So overall, a good weather pattern and a favorable travel weather pattern into and through early next week, with just a few small hiccups here and there. And it'll be the middle to latter portion of next week that we could be looking at our next overall shift of weather pattern, bringing in some colder conditions and snowfall. Thanks for watching today. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and have a great night.